video is for Mr. Larry Yadden, one of my newest subscribers. Shout out to all my latest subscribers. Appreciate you guys watching my off-grid videos recently. I am on the way up to the acreage and the tiny house in the woods where I'm going to spend a few days working off the grid, getting some stuff done, but also just enjoying the beautiful fall scenery. As you'll see, we are here and it is early fall. And I have a different rental car than usual, which is cool. A little bit different, a little bit older model. Handling seems a little bit better, but that could be because I got a heavy load as well, so keep that in mind. But you'll see, it's early fall. This is probably one of the most beautiful properties, by the way, as you see as we pass by. We're going up north, and yes, that's a school bus going by right now. So there you go. And yeah, I will see you soon. You'll see that it is fall right now as well, and it is a beautiful time of the year. What a beautiful day. 29 degrees Celsius right now. Absolutely insane. And it's just before 5 o'clock on October 4th. Absolutely diabolical. Here comes the majestic beauty. This is maybe the most beautiful property in the entire place. Look at this property, man. It's just like overlooks this mountain. Still early fall, like you can see, but yeah, this property, man, look at this. Ooh, pure red. Good morning. Look at that beautiful sky. Wow. Unbelievable. It's a misty morning. Rained very heavily yesterday. Notice that I installed this bird feeder over here. Haven't been any takers yet. Saw a couple blue jays checking her out, but nothing too crazy yet. And yeah, this pole is a little bit crooked. Brought it from back home, it was already broken. Just a little fix up on it. And she's back in action. Got these mulberries. I'm gonna plant them right here. Pretty sure that this is also one over here that my brother planted previously. Told me to space them out. Hoping the one over here, and then the other one, thinking over here, maybe a little bit more left. That will be good to go. Notice that fall is in full bloom. The colors are absolutely majestic. So it's early fall. I like the different array of trees here, by the way. There's a few pines, there's one nice maple, there's this little red joint coming in. Lots of options. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. Overcast today, so not getting many rays in terms of power. Have to bounce later anyways. Out of here, back to the city. Yeah, I've been kicking it up here for a few days. Not doing too much. And what do you know? As soon as I start recording, it starts raining a little bit. Notice that the grass grew back. I haven't been here in a few weeks, actually. So there are a few new things you'll notice that changed, which is have a different car than usual. Back here, you'll notice all the leaves have fallen. It looks like an actual trail now into the woods, which is very cool. Kind of like a little mystical thing. I did make the fire pit a little bit wider. Had a fire every single night I've been up here. Yeah, it is a little bit wider now. It's just one thing where I added some rocks. It's not perfect yet, but it's not the main thing that we need to get done anyways. So there's a few items that are new that I'll show you afterwards. But for now, I want to show you the main thing. Been watching some horror movies in here last few nights. Alone in the woods. Watching horror movies in the rain. Yeah, so this isn't really a horror movie. I guess it's more of an outdoor movie, but yeah, I've been watching The Revenant. So this is the setup with the projector here. So yeah, we got the MacBook HDMI hooked up to the projector. And then we got the screen back here. Right now it's daytime, so there's too much light, but at night, very good visual. Then I have one little speaker right now. I'm gonna have to get some better speakers going on, but yeah, that's the way it is. And we have the futon flipped up here, so we get nice and comfy, get some snacks going, and then we're good to go. Maybe let's look at a better perspective. Yeah, you can see how fire the mountain is. It's like that Grateful Dead song right now. It's crazy. It started raining once again, and it's still very overcast and getting a little bit lower on power, but it seems to be going up for some reason. What I wanted to show you is some new additions, and you can also hear the rain on the roof. It's a nice aesthetic. And so for the setup here, you'll notice I got this new desk mat. It fits the entire Murphy desk. I noticed the supports on the back are a little bit weaker, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. They were coming out back here and like actually pulling out on both sides, so I had to drill them back in, but it seems to be a bit more stabilized. I just need to make sure that I guess I'm not leaning too much on it. So that was one thing, was this awesome new thing, and you can see there's a deer. Has that red theme that I'm really trying to go for as well. And so I'm gonna have to change this box and make something so that the laptop is supported. And then one thing that was awesome is there was this screw up here on the gable right here that I was able to finally pull out. I've tried many times to get it out, but finally I just got the right pair of pliers and just pulled it out, so that was very satisfying. One of my favorite calendars, probably my favorite, are these ones by, what's his name, Abraham Hunter, this artist, and they're called Country Road. And I've had them the last few years, and I originally saw them at Shoppers Drug Mart, and I got one, and I just loved it, so I get them every year. But this is the mini one for next year, for 2024, and I've already grabbed it, so I really like these. I added and brought my Eckhart Tolle Power of Now quote cards, so these are extremely awesome, just to give you some perspective on staying present when I'm working, or when you're working in general. Still haven't filled out these shelves, not even sure what we're going to do there, but yeah, this is how it's going. I think with the floor too, I'm going to get some similar tongue and groove tiles that we installed down here, maybe that kind of slate color that we have on the other one. But yeah, and then my buddy Rex was saying, hey, I'm going to bring up another monitor, and I'm like, dude, we already have two up here we're not using, so that would have been a very bad idea. Oh yeah, and then last thing is this chair. So I've gone through many chairs. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with this chair working up here. I just don't like it. I did bring my light as well up here, just to give so it's not as creepy when in the early morning or later at night when I'm on Zoom with people. But yeah, the chair needs to go. I need to definitely get a new chair. And man, sleep last night for me, honestly, one of the best sleeps of my life. I went to bed at just before 10 o'clock. Around 9:30, I was already done. I was completely knocked out, like mentally just exhausted. And yeah, I slept today until just before 8 a.m. So yeah, almost 11 hours of sleep, which was, yeah, man, very good, very relaxing. Put me in just a better state of mind. Wanted to show the awesome art in this calendar, though. I don't even know who the artist is, but this month looks very cool. You can see there's, yeah, quite the scene going on here. Looks like this guy's been doing some hunting for October. And then in the very bottom, you got the dog chilling out with some pumpkins. The main one, there's no pumpkins or no Halloween theme, which is strange, but yeah, just in the bottom there is. Well, would you look at that? Just as I'm leaving, the sun decides to come out. What an amazing way to end the trip. Look at that. Jerry Garcia Mountain. Fire Mountain sun. Look at that. So beautiful. Whew. Classic. See you next time. Peace. First take, first try.